Good evening from our Four Bears news studio in New York, New York. I am Ben Dover.
And I am Mo Lester.
Welcome to Sports of the Decade. Yes, the 30s. Not as uneventful as the 40s, or the 20s, or the teens.
There was a war in the 40s.
Who cares? That sucks for them. Anyway, there were many highlights and lowlights in the 1930s, and one of them was the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin. We had our very own Jesse Owens
From
the Ohio State University.
Go Buckeyes.
And he ran arguably the best.
Who came up with that?
One kid in our class. But arguably the best 200-meter dash. Now, he was a very quiet fellow. He was African-American, which was a step out there in the 30s to be a premier athlete, and black.
Don't think Hitler liked that too much there, Ben.
Mo Lester, I don't think he liked that at all, because he hated Jews and gypsies and whatnot. So I think even if you went over there, Mo Lester, and forced your opinions, which I would be calling molested someone, I don't think he would like that very much at all.
Ben, I am Catholic.
I don't care. Hitler was Catholic.
Hitler killed Jews.
Hitler killed himself.
Touche.
Now, I heard you have some news on another subject besides the 36 Olympic Games.
Oh, we had many of you have realized there's a little company called the AAU that they had their first ever gymnastics competition in 1931.
31!
Before 32 and after 30.
Just wanted to clear that up.
Okay. And the favorite that was supposed to win, who was the reigning world champion, actually fell and was not able to keep competing. He ended up getting beat by this rookie from left field. Nobody gave him a shot, and he came out and he won.
Oh my God, that's... I heard the favorite was a very handsome fellow.
He had red hair.
That's a good thing.
But, you know, the favorite in the entire thing, everybody thought that they were going to win. Much like all the Germans. Everybody thought they would win in the running events in the 1936 Olympics.
Heil Hitler!
But
Black Power!
Jesse Owens pulled through, much as this young rookie did.
There's two young rookies on the hitting stick field.
It's called baseball.
That thing. Joe Fettuccini.
No. Joe DiMaggio.
And
Ted Williams. Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams. Young rookies right now in the Pacific Coast League. that they're up and coming stars, and
Pacific. That's with the Bahamas, right?
Get a map. As I was saying, Joe DiMaggio, and what are you looking for, Ben?
A map.
Ben, we're trying to do a show here. Look for the map on your own time.
Told me to get a map.
Can we finish the show?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, now Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams, 2 up-and-coming rookies. Don't really know if they'll amount to anything, but we'll see what happens. They could be great, they could be nothing, they could be one-hit wonders. Probably won't amount to much.
I like that Joe Fettuccine guy.
DiMaggio, Ben.
Formaggio cheese, yes. I like that very much.
Now I heard there's this new, since we're talking about baseball, I heard there was this new anabolic steroid coming out.
Well, they've had a few testing sites done somewhere around Balco area.
What are you talking about?
Yes, Balco.
I honestly have no idea what he's talking about. Viewers, I am sorry. He did not take his medication today. This is my partner.
They did many tests, and they didn't use humans as of yet. They've been using a fellow...
Canines.
Yes. That's a tooth, right?
That's a dog. Like Ruff.
Just like your mother likes it. This is the testing of anabolic steroids on dogs in the 1930s.
I'm gonna talk about my mother again, Ben.
Sorry, Mo Lester.
God help me.
God has helped us.
Obviously. Ben.
Dover.
Bend over. I'm bright. You throw another bear and we're gonna have a problem, Ben. Oh, who cares?
I didn't throw that one.
No Bears studios, apparently.
No, they're on the ground. 4 Bears on the Ground studios. How about that one?
Can we talk about sports?
Yes. Yes.
Like Babe Diedrichson.
That's a chick, right?
I wouldn't call her a chick. She's probably a better athlete than most
Who
people.
cares? It's women's sports.
Don't listen to him. Babe Diedrichson was one of the greatest athletes that ever walked the planet. She once did, now these are amateur sports, but she once did a number of I believe she competed in 354 different events, and she won 352 of them.
I've competed in 354 events.
I bet she'd run you.
Who?
Just be quiet. The only event she lost was a one-on-one game of basketball and a javelin throw because she was disqualified. Everything else she won. She's considered one of the greatest athletes.
She threw the javelin at the ref, didn't she?
No, she stepped over the line.
Fair enough.
She's considered one of the greatest, not only women athletes of all time, but one of the greatest athletes of all time. And it was most impressive because it was in time when sports weren't considered as much of a power, coming out of the golden age of the 1920s, now into the 30s. Most people were, it was in the Depression time, most people weren't thinking about sports. And that was what was so impressive about this woman.
You want to hear a joke?
No, I don't.
The 19th Amendment.
Gosh. What is that, Ben?
Women's rights.
That's awful. You know how many women in this world right now would probably not like that very much?
Sucks.
I mean, they're just starting to get equality. They just got the right to vote. Now they're getting women athletes.
Their sports are a joke, if I would say so myself.
You're entitled to your opinion, Ben.
Dover.
Bend over.
Mo Lester and Bend Over signing off here at 4 Bears on the Ground Studios in New York, New York.
On the ground.
I put them there.